Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel and to a very special fragrance segment. Today I will be walking you through the entire Parfums De Marly Delina collection, including an in-depth comparison between the original Delina fragrance and the Delina Exclusif. Anytime I mention Delina, I get a lot of questions about what the difference is between the two. So we will definitely go over that today. But first, a very special announcement. I'm not going to bury the lead. I know some people like to dip out early, and this is important. For the entire month of October, when you purchase a full-size fragrance, it could be Delina, Casterly, Greenly, the brand new fragrance that just launched on the website. It just can't be any of the discovery sets. You will receive a complimentary Delina candle, the full-size candle, $83 value at checkout when you use the code ERINNICOLE. All caps, no caps. I don't think it makes a difference. I tested it out myself. It is working. So if you've had your eye on any of these fragrances, perhaps for you, for somebody else, now really is the best time to buy and take advantage. And the candle is gorgeous. Of course, we are going to talk about each piece today, but you can tell just by looking at it, it is beautiful to display. It's a home decor piece. The scent is incredible. I love this candle, and it would be a beautiful gift. If you have a fragrance on your wish list, maybe talk to your significant other, tell them that it is best to shop early this year, that way they can use the code, because this is very rare for Parfums De Marly. And initially when I was talking with the team, and we were trying to figure out a way we could partner, give back to you guys, I had no idea at the time they were going to come back with such a generous offer. So I am so grateful to them for thinking about you guys, and that's part of why my relationship with them is so special, is because of course they care so much about the fragrance and education, but they also care so much about customer service, and for me that is the marking of a true luxury brand. So a huge thank you to them. I hope everybody takes advantage. If you're interested, tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody who you think would love something like this. The promo code, the link, everything you need will be listed at the top of the description box down below. And full transparency, that is important to me. I just want you guys to know that this video is not sponsored by Parfums De Marly. They have never sponsored any of my videos, and I talk about their fragrances simply because I love them. They're beautiful, high quality, some of the best in my collection, and they really are one of my favorite luxury niche fragrance houses. I've been a paying customer for years now, and the relationship I have with them now was built organically over a long period of time. But I want to present these in the order I would layer them as I'm getting ready for the day. So I'm going to begin with the candle. That way you can all see the gift in all of its glory. She is pink, of course. What other color? I believe I showed the unboxing of this candle at some point because this was sent to me complimentary. The exterior packaging is also this really pretty pale pink with the silver foiled lettering. On the candle itself, you also have the name Delina down here and the Parfums De Marly logo in silver. So it is very clean, very sleek, beautiful. The scent is incredible. It is so powerful. And I have not lit this candle because I like to display it. I keep it on my vanity. I think it looks really beautiful. I am tempted to just go ahead and light it. That way I can speak to how it scents the room. But even if you're sitting sort of close, like when I sit at my vanity to do my makeup, I can still smell the candle because it is just that intense. I imagine you don't have to light it that long for it to fill the room. I think it's a very sensual candle. It's perfect for those cozy, snuggly nights on the couch, maybe in the evenings. Great for a bedroom just to help you relax. Again, this retails for $83 and it is 180 grams. I'd say it's a standard size for a candle like this. No other markings on the candle itself, completely clean bottom. It just says that it was made in Italy. But I think it is absolutely beautiful to display. Beautiful to light if you like to light your nice candles. I'm trying to think of who was on my gift list this year because this would be so perfect for so many people. And that smell. The smell is so good. It smells exactly like Delina the fragrance, but in the candle form. beautiful. So the first step to fragrance layering within the current Delina collection is the scented body cream. There is only one option. It comes in this gorgeous jar, and the body cream retails for $93, but it is huge. It is 200 grams or 7.05 ounces. But just look at this beautiful jar. You can tell this was designed to be displayed, just like the candle. What I love about the cream is that it is so light. You can tell it's Delina because, of course, this entire collection is the same fragrance as the original Delina, but it's almost fresh. It's exactly what you would want from a body cream, and it's nice and light. It's not a super thick, heavy body cream that's too heavily scented to the point that you don't really want to wear it. So this goes all over the body, of course. You guys know how to apply body cream. You can throw it on your legs, your arms, any skin that's exposed, but it's also really hydrating and just nourishing on the skin. Oh, it's so good. The reason it's so important to hydrate your skin before you layer your fragrance on top is because what makes the fragrance last is the essential oils. So all of the alcohol content, that's just to stabilize the fragrance, and it disappears. You know, as soon as you spray the fragrance, that's the first thing to go. But what lingers are the oils. So if your skin is dry, if you live in a dry climate, you might find that your fragrance doesn't last that long on you, and it's because your skin is simply drinking up the hydration from the oil. So it's going to absorb into the skin, and then there's nothing left on top. You're not going to be able to smell it later. There will be no projection because it's gone. It's already absorbed. So when you go in first with a moisturizer, a body cream, a hand lotion, anything like that, and then you layer the fragrance on top, it's going to make the fragrance a little bit stronger initially, but it's going to last so much longer throughout the day. So very important tip there, make sure your skin is hydrated. The little protector was left in the cap, but just so you guys can see, there is a little protective lid in there, and I would recommend holding on to that. Some people I know like to throw it away, but it just helps protect from air getting trapped in there. And I like to keep my scented body cream on the vanity right next to the candle. Since it's so beautiful, it should be displayed. Not to harp on gifting too much, but this would also make an incredible gift if you know somebody who loves Delina. If they have never tried the body cream, it is a game changer. And there are some days that you don't want to wear fragrance, or you don't want a heavier fragrance. You just want something really light. I know I feel that way a lot during spring, summer, because it's just so hot and humid outside. The last thing you want to do is spray a fragrance, even if it is lighter. Sometimes you just want a little body cream. It's pulling double duty because it's hydrating your skin, but it's also making you smell really good. This next item is very appropriate for the times. It's the Delina hand cream. I purchased this towards the very beginning of lockdown when all of the stores were closing. A lot of the retailers were holding great deals online. So I purchased this on sale from Nordstrom. When my package arrived, I thought to myself, man, even with the discount, this is tiny. I'll probably just take it back to the store. It was an impulse buy, but I figured I might as well try it. As soon as I tried this hand cream, I was blown away. I was sold. I didn't want to be without it, and I've been keeping it in my purse, and I take this everywhere with me. Because we're using a lot of hand sanitizer, I know most of us are being really diligent about washing our hands. Sometimes my hands feel really dry, and even when I'm out and about, just as a pick-me-up, because the scent is so nice, it just instantly lifts my mood. So I love to have the Delina hand cream. It is very thick, but it's really hydrating. It's not incredibly greasy, just like the body cream. It does absorb into the skin, but if you have dry hands, this is going to be perfect for you. That is way too much, but that's what came shooting out, so I might as well rub it in. Oh, it's so good. I think the hand cream has a stronger scent than the body cream. That's actually a lot. I'm gonna rub it on my legs. I don't want it to go to waste. I think you get a little bit more of the woods and the spiciness in the hand cream. The body cream has that light, fresh, airy sweetness about it, Both are beautiful. And then we have the actual fragrances. And when it comes to Delina, there are two choices. Here I have the original Delina fragrance. This retails for $320. And here I have Delina Exclusif. This retails for $340, so it's a bit of an elevated price point. The bottle is nearly identical. The shade of pink is a little bit different. It's kind of hard to pick up on the camera. I believe these are both eau de parfum concentrations. The fragrance inside is sort of similar. The Exclusif is still just a different interpretation of the original, but there are some significant differences in the notes. The original Delina has top notes of rhubarb and lychee, heart notes of Turkish rose and vanilla, base notes of cashmere wood and musk. The Delina Exclusif has top notes of pear and lychee, heart notes of Damascus rose and incense, base notes of vanilla and musk. The original has the rhubarb versus the pear, the Turkish rose versus Damascus rose, and then the cashmere wood instead of vanilla in the base. I have two arms, so I'm just gonna roll up my sweater. It's not even cold outside, but it's been so rainy for the past couple days. I think there must be some sort of tropical system moving through because it's supposed to rain all week as well. So I just wanted to feel cozy. I threw on this sweater, which I picked up in Pittsburgh last weekend on sale at the Saks outlet for 30 bucks. So I'm nice and warm and toasty. But I'm gonna go ahead and spray the original Delina on this arm, and then I'll do Delina Exclusif over here. Give it a minute. Yes. I love the original Delina. And then here we'll do Delina Exclusif. It is so different. They are so different. I think they grow in similarity as they dry down, but the initial spray is not very similar. I personally prefer the original Delina, and I hear from a lot of people who say they love the Exclusif more. I hear from some people say they love the original. You really do have to test it out, try it on your skin, wear it for a few hours. Or you might know right off the bat. You know, one might speak to you far more than the other, but I would say if you are torn between the two, to go ahead and wear them on your skin. The Exclusif doesn't last that much longer. It's not a higher quality fragrance. It's just tweaked a little bit different. I find the Exclusif to be a bit too powdery, and I don't hate powdery fragrances. It's just when I'm comparing the two. If I smell Exclusif by itself, I love it. It's beautiful. It's only when I'm comparing it directly to the Delina, when they go head to head, the original Delina wins every time. I prefer the sweetness. There's just something about the original Delina. It doesn't have that powdery touch. And for me, it just smells that much better. I think it's the vanilla as well. And I love vanilla. There is some vanilla in the original, but the vanilla and musk in the base for Exclusif, it's just a little bit more of a bold vanilla fragrance. It makes it really smooth and creamy, and I think in a way it almost takes away from what makes Delina so unique and so special, because vanilla is a very common note. So this smells a little bit more like something you might smell on somebody else, whereas the original Delina to me is that wow. It has that wow factor. What is that? What is in that fragrance? I've never smelled that before. I'm not familiar with that combination. When your nose smells Delina for the first time, it kind of wakes up all of the senses because it's not like anything else. I don't get that same wow factor from the Exclusif. That's just me personally. There are plenty of people out there who will tell me you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, the Exclusif is so much better. But that's the thing about fragrance, right? It's just so personal. I love the sweetness, I love the spiciness. I get more incense, spicy, wood, mixture of everything out of the original Delina. And what's great about it is that I don't think it falls into one particular season. It is very floral, so I think it is perfect for spring, summer. But it's a rose floral, and you do have some spiciness to it, so it's a bit sexy. I've often compared the original Delina to Tom Ford Rose Prick. They're very different, but I think if you like one, you might like the other. And that's a fragrance that I think is very fall, very winter appropriate. I think Delina works for all seasons. It's one of those signature scent type of fragrances. When you find that fragrance that really speaks to you, that you want to wear every single day, it transcends season at that point. That for me is the original Delina. I think it comes down to the occasion. There are occasions that I would prefer to wear the Exclusif. Maybe if it's a special holiday party or some sort of big event, something really elevated, I might then choose to wear the Exclusif over the original, simply because I do wear the original so much. It's kind of a great date night fragrance, more of a daily wear fragrance versus the Exclusif, which maybe feels a little bit more special. I don't think you have to choose one or the other. There are plenty of people who will like both and will just choose to wear them at different times. The last ancillary in the collection and that final step as you're layering your fragrance is the hair perfume. So this retails for $79 and it is a 2.5 fluid ounce bottle, which is pretty big, I think, for a hair fragrance. I really love this mist. It is incredibly light. So this is kind of an optional step on days that you want, so good. On days that you want a very light fragrance, maybe you're just going in with your scented body cream and you're not really sure if you want to spray fragrance on top, you could go in with the hair mist instead. Hair is very porous. It absorbs fragrance and it lasts. So for me, I know I always spray fragrance in my hair because I know it's going to linger in my hair a lot more than it is on my skin. It'll absorb into the skin and disappear. In hair, it will sometimes last a couple of days until my next wash. So I like to spray my clothing and I always like to spray my hair. This is formulated for the hair, so it's even better. But it is an optional step. I do use this not that regularly because I'm just a perfume addict and I always like to spray my fragrance and I spray it everywhere to begin with. But I do like that they put it in this really portable bottle. It's unlike other hair fragrances. It's not in a glass bottle or anything that's really breakable. So this is nice for travel. I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit in my hair today. So you can spray it directly into the hair, or you can spray it on your brush and then brush it into your hair that way. Indirectly or directly, either way you spray it, it's amazing. And it's very light. It's almost like the body cream in that way. It's a little bit lighter and it has an airiness. It's very fresh. Oh, it's so pretty. This is what hair should smell like. If there was a shampoo and conditioner of Delina, I would absolutely use it. This is what I want my hair to smell like. And that completes the entire collection. We went over every piece of Delina and I'm sitting here still smelling my arm, trying to figure out which scent I prefer. I always go back to the original Delina. And if you are not familiar with this fragrance, I kind of skipped over the subtleties and the nuances, but it is a very feminine, floral fragrance. A lot of rose, a lot of spice, some woods. It's beautiful. It's a little bit sweet, especially right off the top. I always think Delina is the perfect bridal fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that is going to stand out in your collection no matter what. And I absolutely love the bottle. If you know me, you know how much I love the color pink. So I love displaying this bottle. It is very regal. It looks very elegant. It stands out in my collection. It is incredibly feminine. And that's really the inspiration behind the fragrance. They wanted to create something that captured modern femininity. So there is a softness. It's a little bit soft, a little bit sweet, but then it's a little bit spicy and mysterious as well. So it's a little bit of everything. It is very complex and it will stop people in their tracks. I think if you like rose fragrances, if you like fragrances that have a little spiciness, a little sweetness, you would really like Delina. If you like anything that is really feminine and playful and fun, you will like that fragrance. But that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything on my face, everything you need to know to get your hands on a free Delina candle will be down in the description box. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.